Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode. This morning, I'm headed out to the local value village here to see if I can find any treasures. I don't often go to thrift shops. I do stop in every once in a while. The reason why I like to go into the value village is because they have little bags of toy cars, and sometimes I find old Hot Wheels or Matchbox. Today I'm kind of looking for a vintage looking light fixture that I can use in our new store that we're building, and just if there's any other kind of goodies. So let's go check out the shop and see if there's anything inside. The minute you walk in, the first thing you see is kind of the glassware and the stuff that they've set aside that they think might be collectible or a little bit more valuable. Well, lunch kits, like this probably 1990s Betty Boop tin, things like that that someone might be interested in. Little porcelain figures, but they're not marked. Okay, these areas kind of excite me a little bit less. I like to go into the electronic spaces or where the artwork is. And again, these little bags. Like that's silver plated salt and pepper shaker. Yep. Not really a matching set, but a little bit on the older side. Shot glasses, a lucky shot glass, a little Irish dude on it. Nothing like having a leprechaun giving you liquor. I have found original artwork that was actually very nicely done. You never know. Oh look, this should be a singing fish. See if he works. Nope, he should talk. Hey everybody, what's going on? But he's not working. Less desirable when your Billy Bass doesn't sing for you. That's the sort of thing my father-in-law Dave would have liked. I think he had one, in fact. Okay, let's keep looking. I do like to see if there's any of the old thermoses or things like that you know, from the 1950s, but I don't see any here today. Never know if there's gonna be a Yogi Bear or Scooby-Doo. Some toys. All right, let's try another aisle. Lots of household stuff. Look, there's Pyrex right there. Pyrex is pretty darn popular. That looks like it's from a Hamilton Beach blender, or a mixer, I should say. But there are some Pyrex dishes back here. And they do sell well. That one's a little bit scuffed up, but there is a lot of Pyrex, and as I've learned, people go crazy for their Pyrex stuff. Corningware, I think. Another Pyrex bowl there. So, I mean, if somebody was looking for Pyrex, there's quite a bit of stuff. Actually, that's all Pyrex. But at $5 a bowl to get the whole set, you're probably getting it to like 40 bucks or so. It's not too much margin left on that, but that is something to look for in these sort of thrift shops. Is this whole wall is Pyrex, I think. No, that's not. Kind of had the handle. I think my mom had that set. Look on the bottom, you can see what it is. Anyway, there's a ton of Pyrex stuff here, so for somebody who's looking for good bakeware, there is plenty to be found. This is an absolutely massive stuffed moose. It's from Melissa and Doug. They have it priced at $10. That's a very fair price. It looks like it's been sewed up a little bit though, probably from kids riding on it. Somebody's had to stitch it back up. So it's got a little bit of wear, but really cool piece for $10. That's like a 4 foot tall, 4 foot long. I don't know, it's giant. But yeah, that'd probably be like $160 new. So that's a good deal. And I was looking for funky lights. Now this is missing its shade. That's a banker's lamp. Somebody wrote me the other day looking for one. That's a replica though. The original should be adjustable so you can bring it down and raise or lower the height. Should have a green glass shade. So I'm not gonna pick that one up. I was hoping to find a really cool light fixture to hang inside the store, but let's see, there's a chandelier in here. Don't know what it looks like though. Looks a little too brass and glass to me. Yeah, not exactly what I'm looking for. Funky, but not the right kind of funky. Sometimes I'm surprised by the stuff they sell at these stores. Look, there's a random headlight out of a car, out of a Toyota, I think. I mean, you gotta be the person that needs specifically that headlight. How long are they gonna sit on that thing before they lower the price from $20 down to next to nothing? The other thing, somebody must have donated their, like, you know, Glade plugins and stuff like that. I mean, liquid gold is good product and I use it all the time, but $5 isn't that far off of what it is brand new. So why would I buy a used one? It's so random. Sometimes I like to check out the tie selection. I actually quite enjoy wearing ties. I don't wear them much in my day-to-day life because I'm usually moving stuff around, but if you can find like a 1950s tie that has sort of a fun pattern on it, it's a nice little Christmas tie. They're quite collectible, especially old silk ones. Sometimes you can get the ones with the hula girls on them, but again, don't come across those too often. And I'm not seeing much right now. There are some pretty funky ties here though. But I don't see any that are kind of in that collectible sort of range. Here and looking through little mystery bags of toy cars because you never know when you're gonna find an older one that's worth a little bit more money. Today, I found bags and bags of vintage 1980s micro machines for a couple bucks a bag. Now, these cars can sell for $2 to $10 to $15 each, depending upon which car it is. So if there's any more of these little bags, I'll probably end up picking them up today. Now it's just a matter of kind of poking around and seeing if there's something that other collectors, because I'm not the only one that comes and looks through here, have missed. But the fact these cars were on the front tells me they're probably hung up maybe today, so I might have scooped them. I might have a good deal here. Well, so far I found about 6 bags of these micro machines and a bag of 1970s Hot Wheels, which you don't find too often out in the wild. I'm gonna keep looking because it looks like maybe an older toy box got dumped out in here, so maybe there's some other stuff too. Transformers, who knows what. I'm gonna keep digging around. Every little bag has something in it. Sometimes you see them popped open like this. Maybe there's 1980s G.I. Joe that somebody felt they wanted, who knows. But we're gonna keep scouring the bags. Pez dispensers, Barbies. I came here before, there was a whole pile of Lego. Minifigures and stuff, those are always good. So the search continues. I got down near the ground, and yes, there are more bags full of these little cars, so I'm gonna have a big handful of these by the end of the day here. Wouldn't be a trip to Value Village without some kid freaking out in the background. Somebody is not finding, maybe they're sad that I got all the good deals. I'm looking through all these bags, trying to see if I can find a fountain pen. I've not had much luck with that yet. There's a bag full of pens from a restaurant. Somebody must have gone every day, and every day somebody was like, where the heck did my pen go? They're all right here. Somebody took them and then they got donated. Well, I have not had much luck going through these bags yet today. There are some interesting stuff, some beading supplies and that, but that's not up my alley. So I think I'm about to call it a day. Okay, well, I spent more than I would have liked to. I spent $50, but it's a giant sack full of micro machines. And if you look on eBay and see what these things are going for, there are some that are pretty collectible, pretty valuable. So I think I'll be able to at least double my money on the purchase today. So all in all, didn't get my light that I was hoping to find. I don't even know what I'm looking for, something cool. Didn't find what I was looking for there, but I did find a nice surprise of a bunch of vintage micro machines from the 80s and some 70s and 80s Hot Wheel cars. So good score all around. I guess we'll drop in and do these episodes, dropping in thrift shops every so often and see what I come across. Anyway guys, hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you all soon as always. Bye for now.